Irish, I kind of got to start with this actually. Before I forget, check this out. I mean, perfect timing that you're coming on, So, are you seeing the Bitcoin price right now?
I am, yeah, increasing a lot more than ETH, let me say.
Well, I think that we'll see this correlation, and I think that Ethereum is going to surprise a lot of people, when the bull run really gets started. But what do you think? Are you kind of surprised by this price action right now? Did you expect a pullback or?
Yeah, Bitcoin up, I think, was over 115% or up 120% in the past year.
Mhm.
Ethereum was like not even a quarter of that. I like do fully believe though ETH you're gonna see like the same rise, if not more, next year, because I think a lot of people are like ETH has gone down so much now, and I'm completely, I know you're more the Bitcoin
Mhm.
maxi here, and I'm
Mhm.
definitely more the ETH maxi. So I'm hoping next year will be a better year for all of us that are, full time in the space, and all the degens that are trading. I think next year is going to be such a good year.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, my audience, we talk about that a lot. It's the accumulation time now. When you say your ETH holdings, is most of that in NFTs, or do you have NFTs on a bunch of different chains?
So NFTs primarily on ETH, yeah, because I do believe in it that much for NFTs. I just think it works really well together. Now I do have Polygon. I'm a big Reddit fan. I'm a Reddit
Mm,
creator as well, so I do have a lot of Polygon. But I believe ETH will hold its value.
mhm,
And compared to other chains like Solana and Polygon, I believe for the long term, like we're gonna have ETH for the long haul.
mhm.
ETH for NFTs, absolutely, yeah. So I have that. But yeah, no, most of it, I still like. It's still like I would not trust to put 100% of it in NFTs either, So I still like to diversify. I think that's the best way to put, and invest your assets.
Yeah, when it comes to NFTs, it's kind of become like almost like a taboo subject to, certain people, which blows my mind because, if you're not really understanding, the technology that's behind these things, and people get caught up too much on this chain, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, all these chains, and people get caught up in all these scams and, pictures of monkeys, whatever you want to call it. But like, the underlying technology behind these assets is really, something I think that society's never seen before. It's really going to change the way we view the world and the way we interact with, everything in this world. But, you're definitely, an early adopter. And you pretty much make a career now in NFTs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, the last time we spoke on your YouTube, we completely just spoke about that, like what you
Mhm.
can do with blockchain technology, and we definitely went way outside the scope of like even what both of our expertise is. But that's what I love about it. You come together with like new ideas and actually see those manifested, and it's like people hear you speaking about it and then want to actually build it. That's what I love. I love working a lot with developers. So yeah, at the moment I do a lot of Web3 branding and marketing.
Mhm.
And there's so many, yeah, I work with a lot of different clients, but I'm really focused on the educational side of things. And I think that still hasn't changed since the last time we spoke as well. I don't think it will ever change. Yeah. It's just trying to make Web3 easier and more exciting for people.
Yeah, I think you got a lot of work to do because it feels like, we've gone backwards now. I did see, you were in Dubai. You were at the Bybit office. I didn't even realize, Bybit, so they're located in Dubai. I actually do use that exchange.
Do you?
Well,
Oh
yeah,
wow, that's
oh
great
yeah,
to
and
hear.
one of the many I use. But what was that experience like?
Yeah, here it was my first time in Dubai, and I definitely had like bad judgment of the place. Like if you've never been there, yeah, you're gonna listen to media because you don't know anything else. To
Mhm.
research, you get the bad headlines first. And the way I originally thought of Dubai is that like women are not treated equally, and all of that,
Mhm.
the typical things that you hear of. But when I went there, it's such like it a combination, a beautiful combination of different cultures,
Mhm.
very much like Ireland here, but it's so far ahead in terms of Web3. I got invited to a Web3 event by ArtsDAO, and that was great. There was a couple of hundred people at it, and I was just so blown by the amount of different things to do.
Mhm.
And honestly, it's not expensive. A lot of people hear that it's the most expensive place in the world. Definitely Dublin, from what I can tell you, is more expensive than Dubai.
Really?
Um, yeah, from what I have got to do, like taxis were way cheaper. Just normal things that you would have to do on a day-to-day basis. Dublin is more expensive. So I was really surprised by that. I assumed it would be like only for rich people.
Mhm.
It's not like that. It's really amazing, and a lot of young people that are living there for the right reasons, because they get to live well, and they do get treated well. The Bybit team were great. So basically, I'd won a competition. I did some content creation for them, and I won. So they flew me out there, looked after me. I went to 5-star hotel, and it was just a great experience. So yeah, I'm still doing little bits and pieces for them, and got to meet Max Verstappen, Formula One, like the #1 Formula One driver in the world. That was amazing, and got signed merch, signed T-shirts, and everything. And yeah, it was a great experience, something that I'll never forget. And got to meet so many people within NFTs that I already know. I just messaged
Mhm.
them to meet up in advance, being like, should I move here? Like, is this somewhere that I should stay? Because everyone is highly involved in crypto there. I'd go up and order a drink at a bar in the hotel, and I'm always talking about NFTs to the person beside me, because they just get it. That's not something you get anywhere else.